this tax ID at a point, you would think that the whole tax reform law was on tax ID. They said from January, tax ID, they will block your account, bank account. They said government will take money from your account directly. In fact, some people say it's CBN that will just debit you. Someone said any inflow, they will tax it. So what is it about this tax ID? Let me tell you what it is. The tax ID is not a new ID to be obtained. It's not like there's one card that will carry tax ID that everybody now has to go and queue up, do biometric to be able to obtain. No. Before now, we use the nomenclature tax identification number, TIN. I'm sure almost all of you have TIN. That TIN is collected from multiple sources. I, for example, I have a TIN from Lagos State because I'm resident in Lagos State. I have another TIN from the Joint Tax Board. The FCT, Internal Revenue Service, said, this guy is always in Abuja. How about you also get a TIN? Now, just imagine I'm one person, but the system identifies me in 3 different ways. It's not helpful to me. It's not helpful to the system. So we now said, when we were writing these new tax laws, we said, why are we even insisting that people must go and collect tax identification number? Why can't we use any number that is unique to them as a proxy for their tax identification? So we did not use the word TIN. You will not find TIN. You will not find TIN in the new tax laws. We use a proxy that we call tax identification, shortened to tax ID, to represent anything that is unique to you. Our objective is we get to a point where, as an individual, we just use your NIN. Your NIN is unique to you and is linked to so many things. For companies, just go to their CAC registration number or business name. It's a unique number. It can serve as their tax ID, so that very soon we get to a point where me, Taiwo Yedele, I'm identified uniquely in the system, and wherever I go, that number goes with me, and it serves all purposes. In many countries today, you get your social security number. That's what they use for everything, including tax. Even Ghana, our friends, brothers and sisters, or brothers and sisters, they have a Ghana card. This card is what they're not using for tax and everything. You get that card, it serves all purposes. Why in Nigeria always doing BVN, NIN, tax ID, voter card, driver's card? We are confusing ourselves. And people don't know the power of credible data. It just helps you to plan your economy better. You can know who is poor, who needs help, who is vulnerable, who is not vulnerable. Even for security, data is powerful. And the world we live in today, no country can compete without credible sources of data. So this tax ID is a nomenclature that is meant to represent your identification for tax purposes. If you already have a TIN, you don't need to do anything, you are fine. If you don't have a TIN, and you have a bank account and you're not using it for business, you're also fine. You don't need TIN, just operate your bank account. But if you have a bank account that you use for business, it just makes sense that if the account is for business, government is interested in what you're doing. Otherwise, we are creating an ecosystem where some people do business without paying tax, and some do business and they pay tax. That's not an equal level playing field. The other important news or information about this is, do you know that this is not even new? This provision to provide tax number, though at the time it was called tax identification number, was introduced by the Finance Act in 2019. And it took effect from 13th of January 2020, more than 5 years ago. It has been a requirement that if you use your bank account for business or to earn income, you must provide TIN. Interestingly, people that needed to provide the TIN, they have provided it. The people that are complaining about it are the people who either don't require the TIN or don't understand it. It is not a new requirements. So nothing to panic, nothing to worry about. But of course, if you are the person who is trying to evade all manner of taxes and hiding everything from everybody, then maybe you need to worry, because we need you to behave differently.